Hello, nightmares. Welcome back. As you can tell, we are in a very different location. We're not at my apartment. It's different, I know. So, let me tell you a little bit about where we are today. Today we are at my dear friend Katrina's shop. It is called Incoranata Insights and Enlightenment, and it is a very special shop. We offer psychic readings and we sell supplies of the metaphysical variety. As you know, I am a tarot reader. I have been reading tarot half my life, and I like to showcase different tarot decks here on my ASMR channel. Now, the really cool part about Katrina's shop is it is not just Incoranata Insights and Enlightenment, it is also taking art to the streets, tattoo and piercing, which that half of the shop is actually right behind me, and it is such a cool location. It is a huge shop. There might be a little bit of echoey sounds, a little bit of the fans going. I don't know how to turn them off. They're overhead and very large. But there isn't going to be train sounds that I have to meticulously edit out of this video, so that's a blessing. Now, there is traffic. Sadly, we are in downtown Hanover, Pennsylvania, and if there's one thing this town has, is a lot of traffic. So, today, I'm going to show you this cute little raven that is also a snow globe. And for the sake of today's video, his name will be Matthew. And today, this is also very special because this is my designated tarot reading table. Yes, you heard it right. I will be reading tarot at this shop. Crazy. Anyways, this is my designated table. And this is my designated hourglass. This hourglass is special because it runs for an hour. I will do hour-long readings, and of course I will have, standard 3-card readings and Celtic Cross, standard stuff. But today, I'm showcasing this. This is one of my newest additions. This is the Nightfall Tarot. And I enjoy this deck because it is a darkened version of the Rider-Waite, which is my all-time favorite tarot deck. And I know, the Rider-Waite, she's kind of basic, but we all love her. And we all learn from her at least one point in our journey. So, we have the Nightfall Tarot, and today, instead of, just seeing my hands, I'm gonna break it down for you the way I would do if you were sitting across from me and I was reading your tarot for you in this shop. So, I'm different. I always use the book, even if I'm sitting here reading you as you are. Now, I do that because even though I might have one interpretation, you might get something different out of the book. These, as you can see, aren't those just beautiful? They have a beautiful metallic silver edge. And I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these boys. Now, I'm not the most proficient at shuffling, I'll admit. I can't do everything perfect, so I'll try. Let's pretend that I had the right and even amount of cards from the get-go. I don't know. So, There might be a couple cuts, it might be a little weird here and there. If there's some really crazy loud traffic going on, I'm gonna pause it and edit it out. But if it's just standard traffic, I'm not gonna edit that out. I like my stuff to be, you know, kind of like a little bit of white noise in the background, but all right. And now we're gonna cut this deck, like so, like that. And what I like to do is I cut my deck, and then I cut it again, and I swap it. That's a me thing. That's what I do. Now, I am gonna flip this hourglass over so you get some sand sounds in the background. And I'm gonna put it right there. Actually, I'm gonna put it right there. And I'm gonna move Matthew. A squeak of my hand against the table. I'm sorry. I do what I can. And we're going to try to be smooth with it. And I'm just gonna, you know, shuffle them a bit. Today, I'm just gonna do a little, I'm feeling feisty. I'm gonna do a 6-card reading today. So, there's one. That one feels right. This one. And of course, if it resonates with you, take it with you. If it doesn't pertain to you, let it go. That one, and this one popped out at me. So there's our 6 cards. So our first 2 I wonder how that sounds in headphones. So I'd like to do more whispered videos, more, you know, stuff, more stuff like that. But I found that soft-spoken seems to kind of be my niche. So our first 2 cards are our past situation. So we got these 2. Pretend to do that right the first time. We got the King of Wands, and we got the 6 of Swords. And so I'm gonna take from this book here. For the 6 of Swords, we're gonna read that first, so, because that one's on top. Let's see, I got this one in a personal reading. How dare you honk that horn right now? Sorry. I got the 6 of Swords not long ago. And it's a past card, so emotional burdens, keeping secrets, and the weight of knowledge. A weeping woman holds her child as they are ferried across a body of water to foggy cliffs in the distance. And this card resembles Sharon, the boatman who carries the dead across the river Styx to the afterlife, but with the addition of the 6 of Swords as cargo. Many will take secrets to the grave, but as truth dies with them, a bitter and heavy weight to bear. I don't usually do reversed meanings, but this wasn't reversed today. But if you did get this card reversed, it would be about breaking tradition, exposing long hidden truths, and to let go. And now, we got the King of Wands. One of my favorite cards. It just dawned on me I can hear a smoke detector beep. That's okay though. So, I do apologize if you don't like background noise. So, the King of Wands is about forthright manners and confident and direct leadership. So I'm going to show you him real quick. Isn't the art on these cards just beautiful? Layered in armor and opulent robes and furs, a king sits on a decorated throne and his gaze turned far away to other thoughts and dreams. He rules with curtness and patient with anyone who takes too much of his time or distracts him from daydream. A fiery salamander approaches his feet, inviting him to adventures he knows he cannot leave his throne to experience. And if it were reversed, it would be about resenting responsibilities, listlessness, and lazy leadership. So, those are past situation cards. If they resonate with you, take what resonates, and if it don't, let it go. And now we're going into our future. Not our future, our current situation. Forgive me, I've been insanely sleep deprived and somehow still managing. Yesterday, we handed out candy to trick-or-treaters till almost 10 o'clock last night. It was pretty wild. Our town does trick-or-treating like a week before Halloween. It's, I don't know, weird to me. So for our first card, we got the Page of Pentacles. And for our second card, we got the Ten of Wands. So there's two in suit of Wands. So we got the King and we got the Ten of Wands. So our first card we're going to do is this one, the Page of Pentacles. I got butterfingers today, forgive me. That's what we need. So this is your current situation. This is about dedicated study and seeding the future. A young boy marvels at a pentacle coin as if it were the first one he ever held. He knows the wealth it represents, material and immaterial, and the potential of the knowledge and strengths he will gain along the way of life well lived. Having found a special place in his own beyond the valley, he is excited to begin. So I usually, when I get readings, I usually get this one in conjunction with the Fool, and it's about a financial endeavor or a new one, a new beginning. And now we got the Ten of Wands. That is our next card about your current situation. I swear, it's like all the big trucks are out today and they all are driving right past this shop. What can you do? You know? What can you do? there's another one. So, 10 of Wands. Boy, doesn't that look unfortunate. Doesn't that one look sad? It's about overcommitment, too many burdens, and stubbornness. A woman carries 10 wands haphazardly toward a house far in the distance. The loose bundle forces her into an awkward posture, blocking her face from the path ahead. Without the ability to see where her next step will fall, her burden of 10 wands has unnecessarily made the journey far more treacherous, frustrating, and time-consuming. In reversal, it's about using caution, asking for help, and it's about shared responsibility. And I personally, I've been reading this deck for about the last 2 weeks, kind of. Yeah, because me and Katrina, we went to Books A Million and we bought so many decks to try out. I think we have about 30 different decks in this shop, and the real cool part is when you come to get a reading from me or from Katrina, you can pick your deck. I don't just pick one specific deck to read everybody. I let you choose the one that calls to you. As more often than not, I've been real drawn to this deck, and I feel like it just called me out, even though I'm reading for you guys. I have the hardest time in the world admitting when I'm in over my head, admitting when I need help. I mean, prime example, just the other day, Katrina was like, if you need help, why don't you tell me? And I'm like, I don't know how to ask for that. Come on now. I'm stubborn. I've always had to do it on my own, you know? So, that's what I'm used to. So, our future cards. Oh, how good, how good, how good. So yet again, we got a king, and every king needs a queen. So we got the Queen of Cups for your future tense. She's one of my favorites. And we got the 6 of Pentacles. Now, we got the Page, we got the 6. So, we're going to start with our Queen of Cups. So, I like her for a reason. She's about self-love. So, this is about creative and selfless love, according to this book. Dedication to oneself and to the world. The Queen of Cups holds a large, decorated cup, perhaps an urn, up to the ocean in a private ceremony. Her robes drape over her knees, one shifting from fabric to water, as she begins to blend with the sea. In this, she offers her entire being, emotions, actions, attention, and intelligence to the world before her, in a blessing of love. And now, if she were reversed, that would be about acting disingenuous or lost in one's internal world. But upright, I've always gathered that she was about giving yourself to the world and giving love from yourself to the world, not only from yourself, but loving yourself. When you do that, you can give more. Now, our 6 of Pentacles. I'll show her again. Generosity, equity, and goodwill. A matriarch gives thanks to the land and trees around her, the bounty of pentacled disc on the table before her. Her appreciation is shared by 2 men who have come to combine the wealth of their respective nations so that they all may prosper. Gratitude and unity will ensure the health of everyone. will ensure the health of everyone. And in reverse, it's about denial or fear of asking for help or selfishness. So there's a correlation here between all of these. And it's about overcoming yourself, your self-doubt, your self-fear. It's about accepting help. It's about asking for help when you need it. And above all, it is about overcoming. So, that concludes our little 6-card reading today. You know, I think after filming during the day here, I think I'm gonna try next time I film here to come like late at night because I have a key. And I'm sure Katrina wouldn't mind, but the traffic's just a little bit much for an ASMR video. But I guess if you look at this like an unintentional ASMR video, it works, right? So if you are curious about getting this deck for yourself, you could get it at Books A Million. I do believe that's where I got this one. And it is by Amori Abbott. I really do apologize for all the cuts. I'm sure it's been a little weird. But this deck is by Amori Abbott. And I will see if I could find a link online to purchase it. I'm gonna drop Katrina's personal Facebook page in the description of this video, along with Kane's tattoo website, just so you guys can peep them, take a little look. But I really hope that you enjoy this video. I will be filming another one right after this one. So I think for my next video, because it's chaos and it's super kind of loud out here, I think I'm gonna move to the back at the shop and maybe give you guys a little bit of a look of that one as well. It's been so good to sit here with you and talk to you all again. Good night, nightmares. See you in the next one.